All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Who are you and what city are you repping?
My name is Mikayla McLean and I'm representing Schenectady, New York.
Schenectady, New York.
Yes.
But I do know that you're based in you're based on the west side right now.
I am, yeah. Well, actually, for the summer I am in New York, but I am also living in California and Long Beach. So yeah, I'm there for school and for music, and I'm finishing up my album and getting that all out. But right now I'm here for the summer to be with family and write more music, hopefully.
Went to pursue your dream. Shout out to you for that.
Yeah.
So this isn't our first interview. We met in LA last time.
Hollywood for DJ Hollywood. It was meant to be.
Exactly. So what are you looking forward to most for this upcoming show?
I'm really looking forward to the show. One, because I haven't done a live show like this in a long time, or actually I don't know if ever. I also love the message, what the show is standing for, more music, less violence, especially right now with everything that's going on in the world, just with violence and, without going too deep, I think, pushing this message is really, really crucial right now. So I'm definitely happy to be a part of that and to experience other artists who are doing the same and support the same message. So I think it'll be really fun energy and something great to be a part of, for sure.
Right. So, yeah, thank you for being a part of this. This is the... I literally hit you up like, hey, I think I don't even know how this came about, but you were like, I'm actually going to be in town for the show. And I was like, perfect. So, yeah, definitely thank you for being a part of the show as well.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here. I mean, like I said before, I've been wanting to come to one of your events. I always see it online, and it looks so much fun. So happy to actually be here this time and experience it and be a part of it.
Exactly. So now my second question. So what is your biggest motivation when it comes to music?
Ooh, that's hard. Biggest motivation, I think there's two. There's an internal motivation and there's an outside motivation. The internal motivation is it's no motivation to do anything else. It's kind of what keeps me going.
Yeah.
That sounds really cliche and cheesy, but it's true. I wouldn't be able to live without writing and expressing myself and doing that. My external motivation is always my family. Hoping one day I can turn this into a career and help support them in any way I can, and my friends, and live a life that is worth living.
I respect that. So what do you feel like is the hardest part for you about being a musician?
For me, and this is different for everybody, but for me, I think the hardest part is just balancing it all. In order for me to do the things I want to do musically, I also have to work full time, and I support myself, and try really hard to do that. So choosing between if I want to get ahead of my bills or get studio time, trying to be responsible in that way, but also follow my dreams and do what I know needs to be done in order to reach those goals. So just finding the balance, I think, is the harder part, and also just having time to write or time to schedule those things, or even time to upload there's so many behind the scenes things going on.
Right.
Just really balancing all of it, the financial, the having time to write versus doing the production side of it, making videos to promote it, but also being true to the art and not trying to overdo it. The balance, I think, is the hardest thing, for sure.
So with that being said, do you have a team of people that you work with, or do you kind of work with people as you go?
I don't have a team in a traditional sense of these are my go-to people. I have a team in terms of community. I have people like you that we connect in music in a certain way, and then I have other people that I connect with, like producers. My producer and engineer back in he actually is in Torrance, California. I produced my whole album with him basically, but then I also have friends where I met buying a guitar at a guitar shop, and we have a song that's on my album coming out, and so I like finding little connections like that. And I kind of take mental notes of who I enjoy working with.
Right.
Maybe I can kind of learn from that experience, and just building my team that way, and the same way being there for people other artists who are doing things that maybe need a singer-songwriter or to work ideas with. So definitely love the idea of and the way that Schenectady, especially, or Albany, this whole area, connects over music. It's been a really cool experience learning that, because I didn't know that in high school or whatever. So throughout the process of finding it for myself, there's so much more that I didn't even know was there. So,
Right.
Yeah.
So the fans want to know, what % is the album on? Is the album finished yet?
The album is 100% finished, yes. It is 100% finished. I'm admittedly in a weird place where I'm kind of nervous to put it out. It's I've been, pressuring my engineer like to kind of get it done and be like, okay, we got to get this, and then now I'm done, I'm kind of in this mode of just sitting with it, and I'm allowing myself that time. You know, this summer again for me is really like take a pause, do it the right way. There were times where I felt the pressure to like, okay, you got to get this out now, otherwise it's going to be irrelevant. You know, as a singer-songwriter, you know, I was talking before, like when you write something, you spend so much time with it, but by the time you put it out, it's kind of old news. But then it also has ways of finding its way into your future, so the relevant times. So yeah, I it's definitely fully done. I'm living with it, and it's going to be out hopefully by the end of summer.
All right, say no more. My last question: when you hear the term "more music, less violence," what comes to mind?
More music, less violence. To me, I think of community, and I think of finding other outlets and other ways of communicating that maybe people can use. Like I don't know, music just has a way of bringing people together. It has a way of making people understand each other in a different way. So yeah, I think it's a different outlet, and kind of using it to bring community together and to show love and show that love is there. So
I agree.
More music, less violence. I'm all for it.
Exactly. All right. So, yeah, at the end of the month, you will be blessing the Cafe Leon. This is a very historic stage. So, are you ready?
I'm very excited. Ready as in I need to practice a few more times, but ready for sure to just be there and have a good time with other artists and creatives.
Say no more. We will see you at the show.
Yeah, I'll see you there.
All right.